Have you ever wondered why the most brilliant students are silently breaking down inside? आपको क्या लगता है, हम बहुत achievers रेस कर रहे हैं या फिर सिर्फ anxious kids जो pretend कर रहे हैं कि वो okay है, हाँ? But stress and anxiety are not the problems.
Let's talk about 2025. Where do you see mental health going in, especially with students in 2025?
I'll tell you the exact answer for this.
Hello and welcome to this podcast. Today's podcast is going to be more focused on the mental health of our students, and to enlighten us, with us today on this podcast we have Shruti Kara. Shruti is a clinical psychologist. She's a mental health expert today, and perhaps that one person will be giving us all the possible answers we are seeking for. Shruti, thank you so much for agreeing to come on this podcast. How are you?
I am all good. Thank you for calling me.
Thank you, man. But on a serious note, a simple question like how are you is not asked very often these days.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of difference. Let's start with that.
Actually, even when you do ask, you're looking for a simple answer like all good. You're not really looking for the real answer, which is like how are you feeling, like what's happening.
Correct.
Right? And I think perhaps if we start answering that, it's a very different thing that you're gonna get from the other side.
Correct.
Which is a lot of times, which is I'm not okay.
So now whenever you're counseling someone, how do you break the ice? How do you start? How do you make that person say what's inside? Because mental health has been said and done, but in our society, even today, especially with students, it is still considered as a taboo. So how do you break that?
In today's world, I really feel that therapy has sort of become cool. Like I have a lot of younger population coming to me, and then they're discussing amongst their friends, which is like, oh, you know what my therapist said. It's like it's a cool thing nowadays. So the taboo slowly, I think, it's reducing. And for me, when I start with my sessions, I have a nice ice-breaking session, talk about life in general. I would make jokes if there is a possibility for that, and slowly get into let's address the elephant, like what's happening, like why.
Let's talk about 2025. Where do you see mental health going in, especially with students in 2025?
With students, I think when students come to me, कुछ 2-3 reasons होते हैं majorly I have seen. एक तो academic overload, like there is a lot of stress, there is a lot to study. Then there is this future को लेके uncertainty हो जाती है कि I don't know what career to choose. पहले बहुत easy था, like so called easy था कि engineering ले लो या doctor बन जाओ. But now there is multiple options you have, and you have so much talent कि हम fashion में जाए या multimedia में जाए या किसमें. So career को लेके uncertainty is one of them.
Peer pressure बहुत ज़्यादा है बाकी लोग क्या.
Peer pressure है, competition है, competence की वजह से बहुत सारी. So there are these things जिसकी वजह से अक्सर kids come to me, and quite recently after Corona, digital overload. Social media and excessive use of it, getting influenced by it, carried away by it, that is also something जिसके लिए parents बहुत आते हैं with the students.
As we go ahead, we are going to go deeper into this.
Absolutely.
But उसका victim मैं भी हूँ social media का.
We all are somewhere.
But I have a list of questions, and I really wanted to know from you what you think is appropriate at this point of time. So anxiety, like when I was a kid, जब हम छोटे थे, तो एग्जाम के टाइम पे टेंशन आता था.
जी.
आजकल बच्चे बोलते हैं मेरी एंजाइटी बढ़ गई है, मेरी डिप्रेशन में चले गया हूँ मैं. तो ये गलत वर्ड्स का यूज हो रहा है या फिर what is this mindset of so what has changed in the last 5 to 10 years? What is this anxiety and depression taking the limelight?
अगर आप मुझसे पूछेंगे कि what has changed, तो positive light में देखें तो awareness आ गई, mental health awareness बढ़ गई. People are able to identify what is happening to them. They are not just living in denial. They want to know, they want to work through it. Anxiety क्या है? Excessive worrying about day-to-day life issues. So using a term like anxiety normally is fine. When you talk about depression, वो एक बहुत अलग चीज हो गई. कभी कभी हम मिसइंटरप्रेट करते हैं सैडनेस, बीइंग अपसेट को, यू नो व्हाट, आई एम डिप्रेस्ड. डिप्रेशन इज अ लिटिल मोर क्लिनिकल. इट इज मोर अबाउट फॉर अ प्रोलॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. अगर आपको कोई मेंटल हेल्थ इशू होता है लाइक सैडनेस और डिफिकल्टी फूड, स्लीप, एपेटाइट, ये सब जब डिस्टर्ब होता है तो डिप्रेशन होता है. सो यूजिंग डिप्रेशन कैजुअली, नो. बट एंजाइटी, यस, आई थिंक वी ऑल सफर फ्रॉम एंजाइटी. सबकी इंटेंसिटी वेरी कर सकती है.
करेक्ट. ओके, सो नाउ दैट नेक्स्ट टाइम आप एंजाइटी हो या फिर आपको टेंशन हो, ज्यादा स्ट्रेस लेने की जरूरत नहीं है, स्ट्रेस कम कीजिएगा. दिस इज अ क्वेश्चन व्हिच हैज बीन आस्क्ड टू मी बाय अ स्टूडेंट कि आपको पूछा जाए ये. एंड she basically wants to know, in homes where parents are very achievement oriented, you know, कीजिए, वो जो pressure है, तो how can students express their emotional stress, number one, and how can they not feel कि मैं उनको let down ना करूँ या उनको disappoint ना करूँ. ये भी बहुत आजकल students में देखा जाता है.
So in my experience, अक्सर जो families बहुत achievement focus होती हैं, वहाँ बच्चे ना अपने रिस्पेक्ट को, अपने लव को उस अचीवमेंट से एसोसिएट कर लेते हैं, विच मीन्स आई एम वर्दी ऑफ लव और रिस्पेक्ट ओनली व्हेन आई एम सक्सेसफुल, ओनली व्हेन आई अचीव समथिंग. सो वो जो एसोसिएशन है वो बहुत हार्मफुल हो जाता है. एंड अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स इसकी वजह से बच्चे बहुत प्रेशर में चले जाते हैं. एंड अनलेस एंड अनटिल आई बिकम समथिंग आई डोंट डिजर्व to be appreciated, to be loved, to be taken care of, वगैरह वगैरह. So in such cases, I mean, for students, I would say कि you need to know that you are deserving of all of this, irrespective of whether you get a certain score or you take up a certain job. And for parents, I would say कि have a good emotional connection with your kids. And to be able to tell them कि कितना ज़रूरी है and how much other aspects of life like joy, balancing it out, you know, is also equally important. So a good balance of all of this can help, you know, understanding a child's emotion, but at the same time also trying to push them a little towards achieving in life.
Okay. In this scenario, how can a student change the mindset of instead of getting that pressure? उसके solutions क्या क्या?
पहले तो ना मैंने बहुत देखा कि द यंगर जनरेशन बहुत जल्दी ब्लेम और अटैक पे चली जाती है. दे विल इमीडिएटली ब्लेम देयर पेरेंट्स कि आपके वजह से ऐसा हो रहा है, आप लोगों की वजह से मैं इतना स्ट्रेस में हूँ. सो refrain from blaming, refrain from attacking. Instead, like, let's talk about like I feel overwhelmed. I am a little stressed. Can you help me out here? I am not okay with this much of burden on me. So use a lot of I in this case instead of like immediately going on to their parents. Then I mean, a good communication with your parents about what you would like to do in life, what is the trajectory of life that you are imagining for yourself. These are also certain things that you can discuss. At the same time, parents का थोड़ा सा open minded रहना, listening capacity रखना, बहुत ज़्यादा फोर्सफुल नहीं होना, कंपैरिजन नहीं करना दूसरे बच्चों के साथ, वो इक्वली इम्पोर्टेंट है फॉर इट टू गो स्मूथली.
आजकल एक नया टर्म मैंने सीखा है, इट्स कॉल्ड एज इम्पोस्टर सिंड्रोम. आई एम श्योर यू मस्ट हैव कम अक्रॉस दैट वेरी ऑफन, जहाँ पे बच्चों को लगता है कि आई एम लेटिंग पीपल डाउन. और व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज इम्पोस्टर सिंड्रोम, आप थोड़ा सा इसके ऊपर बताइए.
इम्पोस्टर सिंड्रोम ना, इट्स लाइक दैट फीलिंग लाइक अ फ्रॉड.
You I'm letting people down or something like that?
No, it's like कि I don't think I deserve this. It's like imposter का मतलब होता है कि मैं यहाँ पे by luck आ गया, या मैं तो I'm a loser but मैं पता नहीं यहाँ पे कैसे हूँ. Feeling like an imposter. I don't deserve to be here. And not I don't enough. Have that enough competence. Yes, I'm not that good enough and yet I'm here. Okay. उस टाइप का. इनफैक्ट आई हैड अ क्लाइंट जिसका हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी में एडमिशन हो गया था, एंड दैट्स अ बिग डील, राइट? सो वन ऑफ द फर्स्ट लेक्चर्स दे हैड वाज अबाउट इम्पोस्टर सिंड्रोम. लाइक द प्रोफेसर्स वर सेइंग कि आप सबको ऐसा फील हो सकता है यहाँ पे, इम्पोस्टर सिंड्रोम, बिकॉज एवरीवन's feeling like हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी, like I don't think I deserve to be here. इतना हाइप होता है.
मैंने ट्राई नहीं किया कभी.
So this client told me about the first experience there, and he said we got a good lecture on imposter syndrome.
Okay.
So those who are going through it, I want them to understand what this is. It's a syndrome. It's something that you are feeling. And I would really like to overcome this, especially look at your past achievements. look at what all you've gone through to be where you are. Start looking into the evidences of it, and then try to assess your feelings. A lot of times your feelings are not facts. ऐसा हमें लग रहा होता है, but that's not a fact. You're actually there because you cracked a certain exam, or you studied so hard, or you did whatever you had to do, and that's why you are there. But imposter syndrome can take over, so it's good to be able to identify and slowly get off. So
problem अभी का ये है, which includes me also. A mind kind of takes over. Procrastination बहुत ज़्यादा होता है.
Right.
हम सोचते बहुत ज़्यादा है, करते बहुत कम.
Right.
मैं पिछले 2 महीने से जिम जाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, सोचता हूँ, कोशिश सोच ही रहा हूँ, हो नहीं पा रहा है. Not that I don't have enough time, but I do. But then as you said, पता नहीं टाइम कहाँ चले जाता, सोशल मीडिया पे चले जाता है, और ऐसा बहुत सारा. I'm not the only case, but तो अगर आप 3 टिप्स देना चाहेंगे कि इस प्रोक्रास्टिनेशन और इस माइंडसेट से थोड़ा सा मैं सोचूं कि थोड़ा तोड़ के बाहर आऊं, तो इजी वे में क्या कर सकते हैं?
ऑफ द टॉप ऑफ माय माइंड जो मुझे टिप्स आ रही हैं, वन इज कि अगर कोई चीज आपको बहुत बड़ी लग रही है ना, कोई जैसे कि आपको लग रहा है कि आज जिम जाना बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो रहा है, तो ना स्टेप्स को बहुत ब्रेक डाउन कर दो. इतना ब्रेक डाउन कर दो कि जो मोस्ट अचीवेबल इजियर स्टेप लगे आपको. जिम जाना टफ लग रहा है ना, तो रूम में वॉक करना तो सबसे इजी है. स्टार्ट विद रूम में वॉक करना. अगर वो कर पाता हूँ तो क्या 2-3 स्ट्रेचिंग एक्सरसाइजेस करना स्टार्ट कर सकता हूँ. स्टार्ट विद दैट. सो ब्रेक योर स्टेप्स इनटू द मोस्ट easy and doable step that you can. So start with that.
Okay.
Then another is the action is better than inaction.
Correct.
Any action is better. So gym जाना है वो या ये बड़ी चीज करनी है, उससे better है कोई एक action उठाओ. Start dancing in morning. Start any small action that you can. YouTube पे कोई वीडियो स्टार्ट करके उसके साथ स्ट्रेचिंग कर लिया, कुछ भी करिए, but do some action rather than letting your self get consumed in inaction. So these are some tips that can really help you. Procrastination ना हमेशा is not laziness also.
Okay.
So I would really ask कि अगर आप बहुत procrastinate करते हो, so just check into what's happening. Are you in your lowest moods?
So you mean to say that person needs to go and seek help?
Help in some way.
Okay.
Not necessarily psychiatric help. It could also mean in the form of talking to a friend or counseling or therapy. But try and understand that, am I actually lazy, or is there something that is bothering me? The inability to get out of bed or to put myself into anything. What is it exactly? So that also needs to be once checked.
Talking about parents, you did mention that they need to act in a certain way with children who are going through things.
Yes.
So basically, my next question is: how should parents really talk to kids about anxiety or depression or mental health? It's quite a challenge because please understand, we come from a society. The moment you say I'm going to a psychiatrist, then क्या हो गया मेरे बेटी? मेरी बेटी को क्या हो गया?
Yeah. In fact, to add on to that, parents like to live in denial. They would, the first few things that mostly parents would say is ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ. हमें पता है तुम्हें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
Okay.
To the point that वो solutions भी ऑफर करेंगे, बस सुबह उठने लगो, थोड़ी एक्सरसाइज कर लो. Sometimes parents can go little overboard कि हम ये सब होता ही नहीं है, ऐसा कुछ है ही नहीं. Because probably उनकी जनरेशन में
ये बहाने हैं तुम्हारे काम ना करने के बहाने.
लेजी हो रहे हो, सुबह उठ के तो देखो बस. So things like that. But उनके शायद टाइम पे इतनी अवेयरनेस नहीं थी, तो उन्हें यही बोला गया था, उन्होंने यही सीखा, उन्होंने ऐसे ही सर्वाइव किया. मगर हमारी जनरेशन थोड़ी सी थ्राइविंग की जनरेशन. हमें सिर्फ सर्वाइव नहीं करना, हमें थ्राइव करना, और थ्राइविंग के लिए मेंटल हेल्थ, फिजिकल हेल्थ, सबका बैलेंस होना बहुत जरूरी है. तो पेरेंट्स को मैं ये सजेशन दूंगी कि प्लीज जल्दी से सोल्यूशन मत दीजिए. सुनिए, आपका बच्चा कुछ कह रहा है, और अगर वो नहीं कह रहा है तो वो शायद नॉन वर्बली भी बहुत कुछ कह रहा है. उसका साइलेंस, उसकी सैडनेस, उसका चेहरा लटका हुआ, उसका दिन भर रूम में रहना, लेटे रहना, वो भी बहुत कुछ बोल रहा है. सो प्लीज उसे देखिए, जबरदस्ती के रिअश्योरेंसेस मत दीजिए. सब ठीक हो जाएगा, सब ठीक हो जाएगा, कुछ नहीं हुआ, एवरीथिंग इज फाइन, यू आर वेरी नॉर्मल. डोंट गिव दैट. आपसे नहीं हो पा रहा है तो प्लीज आउटसाइड हेल्प लीजिए. इट्स एब्सोल्युटली फाइन. टेल योर किड, हाउ अबाउट वी गो समवेयर एंड टेक सम हेल्प. अगर आप मोटिवेटेड रहेंगे तो आपका बच्चा भी आपको देख के बोलेगा कि इफ माय पेरेंट्स आर सो कूल अबाउट इट, आई कैन बी टू. एंड समटाइम्स इवन गिविंग योर ओन लाइफ्स एग्जांपल हेल्प्स. कि you know when I was a teenager I also went through an episode like this. मुझे भी मेरा भी हार्ट ब्रेक हुआ है, मेरा भी डिप्रेशन से गुजरा हूँ, things like that, to normalize it a little.
I've also met a couple of my friends when we were in college. They went through a couple of turmoil in their personal life, and they, as you mentioned earlier, that they kept it within themselves.
Yeah.
Boys, men, society, you know, we can't cry and all that stuff. And they were fine after 3-4 years, at least they thought so. But after a couple of years, you know, that trauma came back to them. They became so vulnerable, they would cry at the drop of a pin.
Yeah.
You know, that position where they are so underconfident,
Yeah.
they are so vulnerable, they are so emotionally triggered by things, only because there was something happened years back and they didn't seek help.
Yeah. Yeah. Such is the impact of trauma, Rohan. Trauma is something that happened to you long time ago, might have happened to you long time ago, but it stays within you. And a lot of your behaviors are coming from that place.
Correct.
You're not even aware. You're like, पता नहीं क्यों, देखो वहाँ से आ रहा है. So trauma is not just what happened to you. It is what happened to you as a result of which what remained within you. And that is still acting as a wound in your life.
Correct.
And that is the place you're coming from. And so many years down the line, and you're still I mean, so many of us have heard our mothers or our चाची, someone talking about कितना उन पे अत्याचार हुआ था, माँ सास ने ऐसा किया था, कितना सुना है ये सब. So वो जो तब हुआ था वो अभी तक अफेक्ट कर रहा है. Can you imagine कि वो कितने साल पुरानी बातें हैं जो अभी तक चल रही है. So trauma तो बहुत पुराना हो सकता है और उसके इफेक्ट्स बहुत लंबे समय तक चल सकते हैं if you do not choose to heal from it.
अगर आज कोई ये पॉडकास्ट देख रहा है, if someone watching this podcast and that person realizes that I have seeked help, is it too late?
No.
Or they can always?
It's never
too late.
Never too late. Therapy में कोई भी एज में जाइए. I have 85-year-olds also coming to me and I love to have the sessions with them because life में कितना भी उन्होंने wisdom gain किया कुछ तो रह जाता है.
बिल्कुल.
And when they sit with me and we talk about stuff, so there is still so much scope for growth.
Of course.
So no, it's never too late.
Never too late.
The sooner you start, the better it is. You know, you can live a much more fulfilling life then. But
Wonderful. Wonderful. That was amazing. On that note, now I have a few questions. You know, there are a lot of myths around mental health. I want you to give me the reality check on this. So I'm going to give you a myth. You give me the reality about it.
Okay. Whether it's a myth or not.
Whether it is a myth or not, or if it's not, then what it is then.
Okay.
Just clear the why.
Yes.
Okay?
Let's
Right.
go.
Okay, here's the first one. Only weak people go to therapy.
Oh my God. No. In fact, most of the people who go to therapy are the ones जिनके around वो लोग हैं जो थेरेपी में नहीं जा रहे हैं, जिनके वजह से इन्हें थेरेपी में जाना पड़ रहा है.
मुझे थेरेपी की सख्त जरूरत है इस चक्कर में.
Yeah. Because you are surrounded with people who are choosing not to go to therapy and passing on their traumas on to you. As a result of it, you have to go and take therapy now. So no, therapy is a sign of strength. Never will a person who is weak who would go to therapy. If you're going to therapy, you have a lot of strength in you.
Okay. Yeah, you're trying to be a better version of yourself.
Heal, yes, you're
Yes.
healing yourself. Yes.
Okay, second one.
Yeah.
Kids are just more sensitive these days.
Oh.
Are they?
I would disagree. We've all been always very sensitive, just that the kids nowadays have the ability to express their emotions better.
Yes.
They are more aware of their emotions.
Yes.
They are not shielding their emotions. And so they are able to tell you how they feel clearly, without fear, without trying to people please.
Yeah.
And that in itself is such a sign of strength again.
Correct.
So no, they're not sensitive. They are sensitive in the right manner.
Okay, here's the third one. Mental health issues are mostly caused by trauma.
Yes, I would agree. Most of them are trauma-based issues.
Okay.
Not completely. There are certain biological reasons also that you might go through and might have bigger mental health issues like schizophrenia, bipolar, so on, so on and so forth. But a lot of it comes from a place of trauma.
So this is real.
Yeah.
Okay. If someone takes a break or holiday, it's enough to restore their mental health.
तो वो मतलब हॉलिडे पे अपने माइंड
छुट्टी
को
पे जाओ, रिलैक्स हो जाओ and get back to work.
नो, अगर आप अपने माइंड को कहीं रख के जा सकते हो तो शायद, बट वो माइंड तो आपके साथ जा रहा है, आप जा रहे हैं, तो फॉर द टाइम बीइंग वो एक बार्मिंग इफेक्ट जैसे काम करेगा कि आपको उस समय रियलाइज नहीं होगा आपके इश्यूज जो चल रहे हैं, बट वंस यू कम बैक एंड गो बैक टू योर मंडेन रूटीन, it will catch up.
It will get back to you again.
It will catch up.
So no.
Holidays can
Holidays
be,
won't help.
yeah. Holidays or breaks can be a little restorative, but it's never going to be healing for you.
Got it. Got it. On that note, Shruti, we have a couple of questions, but these are going to be true or false.
Okay.
So you have to just answer true if it's true or false,
Okay.
and why so. Okay. True, false. Only adults struggle with mental health. Kids and teens are usually fine.
False. Almost all age groups, I mean, infants हटा दो या थोड़े younger, they all struggle with mental health issues.
Okay. You can always tell when someone has a mental illness just by looking at them.
No. Celebrities like Deepika Padukone and Anushka Sharma, so many of them have
Have you
spoken
counseled
about. No, I wish. But they have spoken about their mental health issues, and उन्हें देख के कोई नहीं बता सकता था. They were at the peak of their careers. They were doing wonderfully well, but they were suffering. So you can never look at a person and say कि ये तो suffer कर रहा है mentally.
Okay, it doesn't. Most students who face mental health issues never recover or lead fulfilling lives.
Those who choose not to work on their mental health, yes. Those who choose to work on their mental health in whatever ways that suits them, they have an absolute ability to live a fulfilling life.
Okay? True or false? Stress and anxiety are normal, and students just need to toughen up.
The first part true, the second part no. So yes, stress and anxiety are normal, but there is nothing that you can do, and if you choose to toughen up, you're basically using armors to shield what is within, and that's going to come up in the most toxic forms in your behavior sooner or later. So choose not to toughen up. In fact, choose to be vulnerable, choose to express your emotions to the right kind of audience, I would say.
Correct. If someone wants to talk about their mental health, asking them questions will just make it worse.
Too many questions can make it worse, unless you are a professional. But
does it trigger them?
Yeah, because the kind of questions you're asking might just and you don't know where to lead unless you're a professional.
Correct.
When we ask questions, we're taking them to a certain place.
Correct.
From where we can come above it.
Got it. So far, so good. But now we have a rapid fire round for you.
Oh.
Now, I want you to give me answers based out of your own experience with your patients. You don't have to disclose their identity, but you can be. आपने जो experience किया वो आप हमारे साथ share कीजिए.
Bring
right,
it on.
Worst advice you keep hearing in the mental health space. Worst advice.
There are so many, honestly. But
Give me top three.
No, okay. I'll give you some. One is you should think positive. That's the worst advice you can give to someone. You should think positive. Who does not want to think positive, right? Then if someone is going through anxiety, then it's calm down. If the person could calm down, why wouldn't they calm down?
Correct.
So that's such stupid advice. Or then again, कि सुबह उठो और ठीक से रहो तो कुछ नहीं होगा.
ठीक से रहो का क्या मतलब है? सुबह उठो.
क्या कर रहा है इंसान, क्या गलत कर रहा है? It doesn't make sense, things like that. The worst advice. Mental health का इतना relation नहीं है ये सब चीजों से जो आप कर रहे हैं.
तो alternative क्या कहना चाहिए? मैं बहुत problem में हूँ. Let's say if someone is going through anxiety, वो palpitation वगैरह हो रहा है, तो अभी calm down तो help नहीं करेगा. तो क्या बोलना क्या चाहिए उस वक्त?
So basically therapy में तो we ask them to get curious about what are they feeling, where are they feeling in their body, what happened recently, is there something they're obsessively thinking about, is there a current stress, or did something happen in the past that is coming back to you, things like that.
But this is someone, an expert would say something. Yeah. If I'm a friend and if a friend of mine is going through something like this, how can
be a good listener then.
Be a good listener.
At that time, you do not know what to say. So instead of saying something wrong, it's better to just listen up. So just be like, hey, I'm here to listen to you.
Just be
Tell
with
me
that
what's
person.
happening. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, one book every teenager should read when it comes to mental health.
You could read this book called Daring Greatly and The Gift of Imperfection. Both of them are by this author called Brené Brown.
Okay.
Beautiful.
It'll help them.
She is excellent. Yes. It will really help. Because abhi aapka time hai to dare, to go out there. So it's important for you to, learn the art of vulnerability.
Correct.
It talks about all of that.
Okay. A habit you swear by for staying sane.
Therapy?
Reading?
Make therapy your habit. Like visit your therapist. महीने में एक बार जाओ, 15 दिन में जाओ, but go to therapy. Because आपको ऐसा लगेगा कोई इशू नहीं है तो क्या जरूरत है. मगर थेरेपी सिर्फ आपके इश्यूज के लिए नहीं है, वो ग्रोथ के लिए भी है. आपकी मेंटल हेल्थ को भी ग्रो होना जैसे आपकी फिजिकल हेल्थ को ग्रो होना. सो थेरेपी एंड meet your loved ones, spend time with your loved ones, those who really matter to you. That's also a habit I would swear by.
Ma'am, now this is probably the most important part where I want you to look into this camera,
Okay.
to the people out there, and I want to give them different tips. Okay? So what are the 3 simple tips you would like to give students, teachers and parents? Let's bifurcate into that. Let's start with students. One tip you would like to give every student who is watching this podcast right now, seeking help, even though उनको पता हो ना हो, कैसे पता लगा सके, क्या टिप देना चाहेंगे ताकि वो अपनी जिंदगी में, करियर में एक्सेल करें?
For the student?
For the students, let's start with the students first. इस कैमरा में देखिए.
Please minimize the use of social media. You have no idea how it is hampering your brain. It is literally affecting your neurons. Like development of brain की रुक रही है. So please थोड़ा minimize करो. I'm not asking you to stop it, but minimize the use of social media.
Okay, one tip for all the teachers, because we represent a very renowned education institute. So all the teachers.
Do not emphasize on your students' marks. Do not let them associate their self-worth with how they are scoring. And हर स्टूडेंट का अपना एक हुनर है, उसका एक अलग टैलेंट है. एज अ टीचर प्लीज उनकी हेल्प करिए उसको रिकॉग्नाइज करने में और उसी को चिजल करिए ताकि वो उस एरिया में ग्रो कर सके. एंड प्लीज उनको फेलियर को ग्रेसफुली एक्सेप्ट करना सिखाइए. बिकॉज फेलियर को अगर हम एक बहुत बड़ा टर्म बना देंगे, एक बहुत ही नेगेटिव टर्म बना देंगे, तो दैट विल बी रियली रियली हार्मफुल फॉर द किड्स. So help them accept it gracefully.
And one for the parents.
Parents, please be cool. Do not pressurize your kids to soar higher and achieve bigger. This is something that I tell all the parents ki at the end of the day, your relationship with your kids is what matters the most. So I'm not asking you कि उनको entitled बना दो और वो confuse करके रख दो, but connection is much more important than achievement. So discipline करें मगर disconnection मत होने दीजिए अपने बच्चों के साथ.
Fantastic. Now that we know कि अगर प्रॉब्लम है तो क्या करना चाहिए, अभी आप बताइए कि प्रॉब्लम है, क्या करना चाहिए, पता है, कहाँ जाना चाहिए. If someone wants to reach out to you, could you just tell them where to reach out to you? Are you on Instagram or social media or any of that?
I am on Instagram. बहुत limited use है मेरा social media का, but I am on Instagram by the name Therapy with Shruti. I also have my website called www.therapywithshruti.com, and there are wonderful therapists in the city. If not me, you can reach out to other people, and all that matters at the end is that you are seeking help. And that is a strong foundation for growth. So please do that.
Wonderful, Shruti. It was wonderful having you. आपको मुझे देख के क्या लगता है? Do I need help?
काश देख के बता सकती.
मेरी माँ मुझे कहती है, Rohan, you need help.
Then well, if mother is saying so, then you do that.
But it was wonderful talking to you. I hope all the teachers and all our faculty and parents here who are watching this podcast right now got some value out of this podcast. If so, please comment below, let us know And if you haven't subscribed, well, you know the drill. Subscribe to ma'am as well as to the Rise Only World Instagram and YouTube channel. Thank you very much.